I've talked about this on like a million interviews, but I got to bring it up because Cash was used as a specific example. But when I went on the Joe Budden podcast, they were bringing up screenshots of some of the clips, and I don't know, one of them was like something about Cash talks about this and that with Dirk or something like that, and they're trying to basically use that to say like, look at how evil your content is, that you have gang members on the channel and they don't know any better, and they're talking about this and that. How do you guys feel about that criticism towards people like me or Vlad or whoever out there making content about all this rap shit, street shit?
I don't know, man. You can have how you say that shit?
What's the
criticism. You can have criticism about the shit they talk about. Like they be doing a lot of clout chasing weird shit too. Like it just, I don't know. This content. It's content for everybody.
It's good and
shit.
bad with everything, bro.
Yeah, it's 50-50, but shit, it's a content for everybody. Like it's a view out here for everybody. Everybody want to see certain shit, so somebody got to do it.
I feel like, are there many questions that I could ask you that would make you so pissed off that you just walked up out of here, you screamed at me or something? Or for the most part, when you do an interview, are you just gonna, like, if an interviewer asks some crazy ass shit that you would never answer in a million years, are you just gonna laugh at it and be like, nah, I'm not answering that?
Just we ain't gonna say you ain't gonna answer. You just gonna laugh at it, look at each other. Like, it's crazy to say. Like, but you got to be ready for that shit. Like, you got to. I don't know. We've been through so much shit that we damn not ready for it. Like, you would ask me that shit earlier, we were down there wanting to fight or something in this bitch. But shit, we don't be on that shit no more.
Well, do you kind of expect
That's
that?
your job. It's your job though. You got to understand. Like,
right.
It's really what the people want to hear, so you got to ask what the fuck the people want to hear. But it's really up to you to answer the shit, though. It's your job.
Right. The one thing I pointed out that kind of was annoying to me is that they're talking about Cash like he was a fucking total child. Like he has no idea what he's doing. And I'm like, bro, this is a grown-ass man that realistically knows that him talking about this kind of shit is going to make shit go viral and people are going to be talking about it. People check out his music. Why are you talking about him like he's like a kid that has no fucking clue? Like he's a grown man. He seems like he's actually a pretty smart marketer from my perspective.
For sure. I know exactly what he was doing, man.
Shit,
Fake genius.
What's a kid in the streets type shit? Once you get into that type of lifestyle,
right.
You ain't a kid no more.
Because if I have a 14-year-old drill rapper on here and I'm asking him some crazy ass shit, then maybe that's an okay argument of like you should be careful about what you get this young ass kid to say on here. But when we're talking about somebody who's like 30, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
If a nigga 15 and he be out here drilling and all that weird shit, he's not a kid no more. But when he get arrested, folks going to, you hear me? What that shit called LA County out here? They going there. He's going there with the big guys. He's not going, they not in no more kid no more, bro. So he got to know everything that he doing, everything that he say out his mouth count type shit.
I feel like as a kid though, you shouldn't even ask him nothing like that on here though, because he ain't even developed yet to even dodge that shit.
And that's what I find kind of offensive is the idea that Cash should be put in that category as a grown ass man, that he should be treated like he's a dumbass kid when it's like, no, he knows what he's doing, bro.
Exactly.
Right.
Sure.
Is it kind of weird? Do you think it's weird when someone does an interview? This is like a line that I don't usually cross, although I guess I've crossed it multiple times in this interview, where just saying the names of somebody's ops to them, saying, how do you feel about so-and-so? Like in terms of like real street shit, like neighborhoods and such and such.
That's weird. Me and folks just talking about that.
That's a little too much of like stating names.
It depends on like what it's about type shit though. Like certain shit I damn near can't even, I don't even want to speak on shorty them,
Right.
That's weird.
It feels like the more specific gang politics shit is stuff that is super weird to me to ask, but then I see the smaller interviewers and shit doing it, and I'm like, well,
you gotta ask him, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, it ain't even about just like how big you was, how small you was. It could be motherfucking you. It could be 16 shot him. It could be Cam Capone. It could be another motherfucker, true teller from the city type shit. Certain shit, the way you ask it, it'd be like, not you, I'm just saying in general, any motherfucker who interviewing a motherfucker type shit, it'd be kind of weird type shit.
Right.
But niggas like me type shit, I don't pay attention to that shit till afterwards. Till I see a motherfucker post that shit and I sit down and watch it. I said my bitch ass said that, my goofy lame ass said that, answered that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ever regretted what you said in an interview and went too far?
Yeah, a couple times type shit. Yeah, but that's when I be like off pills or some weird ass shit like that type shit.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. We appreciate y'all.